Hello there. I do apologize. You've actually caught me in the middle of my trip preparation. Right now I'm actually just going through my closet to decide what clothes I will be bringing onto the trip. Nah. Yes, I'm in that stage known as packing. Uh, Packing can be a relatively arduous task, especially if you're someone like me, who is always forgetting something. How many out there have ever forgotten something on a trip? I thought so. Well, I got tired of doing that, so I decided to take a look at my packing process and see if there was any opportunity areas, if you will, on making my process a little bit more efficient and a little bit more accurate, and thus eliminating those missed items altogether. So actually, if you're interested in taking a journey, I can show you my process on how I pack and hopefully give you guys some ideas. So come along with me and we'll go ahead and start packing. My initial thought process was that I wasn't giving myself enough time to pack. Therefore, I was rushing through the process and making a lot of mistakes and forgetting important items. When I did plot out the data, it did indeed show that the more leeway time I gave myself, the less items I did forget. However, it was not a foolproof system. As you can see, no matter how much time I gave myself, there was always something missing. There had to be more to it. Knowing that there was something more to it, I decided to take a deeper look at my process. So my first step was to put together my packing SIPOC and really identify the high-level steps of the process and where the potential risks could be occurring. After I did this, I was able to move directly onto my process map. Mapping out my process proved to be a very valuable exercise. It allowed me to take a detailed look at all the steps that I did from the moment I decided to go on a trip to the moment that I closed my suitcase. After mapping out my process and identifying some non-value added steps, I was able to start focusing on the different areas in which there was a greater risk for me to forget items. Areas such as creating a packing list, picking out my clothing, gathering personal items. These were the areas I would have to address if I wanted to improve my process. So, after looking over my packing process map, I realized that one step I could eliminate immediately was the need to create a separate list for each time I'm going to travel. This was just horribly inefficient, and to be honest, a list is only as good as the person that created it, which in the case of myself, can be about 50-50 proposition. But I still needed something to help guide my packing, so I came up with this. This is my pre-travel checklist. It's actually broken down into different sections. There is the personal item pack, more on that later. The undergarment section, or the unmentionables, which I am mentioning here. The casual clothes, jeans, polo shirts, the like. And on the back, it's my business addendum. So, as you can see, this list has itemized everything that I need to pack, but the best part about it is I can use it regardless of the trip. If I'm going to Beijing on a business lunch, it's on the list. If I'm going to Hawaii for vacation, it's on the list. It's all there. It has totally changed my packing life. My efficiency has increased substantially, and my quality, well, let's just say Six Sigma, it's right around the corner. So one of the best items that came out of my pre-travel checklist was this. That's my personal item pack. What this is just a Ziploc bag. It's filled with everything that I would need personally. Toothbrush, deodorant, shower gel. The best part about this pack is I keep it packed up all the time. This is all extra stuff. I don't need it. I got tons of this crap in the other rooms. So since I already have this packed up and it always stays packed, that's one item that's off my checklist altogether. Brilliant. Now that my personal items were taken care of, I could focus on packing my clothing. To do this, I once again turned to my list. My list has each individual article of clothing broken out, along with the number of each article of clothing I will need to bring. This number actually came from years and years of statistical data, and thus almost always assures that I pack just what I need and never more. Because let's face it, if you're going to pack fat, you gotta pack flat. Upon revisiting my packing process map, I realized that there were several items that I could get rid of. After making the necessary updates, I'm left with a cleaner, more efficient process that's more repeatable over time. So, as you can see, identifying flaws in your packing process can really help to alleviate the aggravation that comes with forgetting an important item. So, until next time, this is Jim Kuhn saying, if it works for me, it'll work for you. Aw, crap, I forgot my suitcase!